I am your host, Amanda Johnson, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of What's Your Point of View? We are here at the Penn Cafe at 420 Avenue of the States in Chester, PA. It is Friday, and we are at the Cookie Social, and Penn Cafe is open for your business. Come on in. Let's see what's going on. At the Cookie Social at Penn Cafe, the cookies are just as sweet as the vibe in the building. This event is for family, businesses, and of course, a social gathering. The Cookie Social was amazing. They had a variety of cookies to choose from. They had ice cream, they had cocoa, and more. And we can't forget that all natural water ice.
Events like this, Penn Cafe, a local business here in the community where people can come, have a good time, be themselves, be comfortable, and really be heard and be seen within the community. The city of Chester they're trying to portray us as violence, they're trying to portray us for all these negative things. But when you look around the city of Chester, we have nothing but positive, influential things going on in the community. So I have my bag over there. We'll fill the cookies. Don't talk about me, y'all. But
he's important.
Listen, the city of Chester is on the rise, and I want everybody to come to be a part of what's happening. This trend is going to keep going up and up, everybody. So jump aboard, get along with the program, and come support.
And listen, the train stops right downtown and it moves. So we're gonna take that thought process. We're gonna take this train and keep it moving. And might run into Councilman as he gets around.
Come hang out with me. I just left Simon Segrat's high school earlier with a Greek panel talking to some very influential people. The Philadelphians are gonna come to Chester. They want to support us, and let's build some great things here. So I'm looking forward to that.
Look, we supporting you, you supporting us, and we'll grow together. Councilman, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
You have always been advocating for unity, coming together, empowering people. So first about the event tonight. So I want you to talk about how important it is for us to have community events and coming together.
All right, so I think it's a lot of reasons why we can understand off the rip why it's important to have community events. But I think that what they're doing here tonight, I think is important for what it stands for. So we got a black community, right? And then we have a black-owned business, and they're trying to open up a shared space, and then that's where I think that the real key is, right? So this shared space where we can have like a cross-generational conversations, where we have young people with older people and middle-aged people, and we can all share those experiences and commune, right? And then there's something powerful about when you eat with people, right? So when you talk about the cookie portion of it, where you could actually break bread, I think that touches on a different level that gives another complexity.
You always dropping knowledge. That's why I like talking to him.
And then, thank you.
Like I threw him off my bag.
Right, you did throw me off. Because I'm trying to manage compliments.
Okay.
Right?
Well, okay, we're gonna work on that.
Then I start getting shy and stuff.
You were like, I'm done. Interview over. But I saw that you posted not too long ago. You had to visit somewhere, and you had a thought process of a space that we could. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I sure can. Yeah. So I went to Colombia for a friend of mine's birthday, and we started out in Medellin, which was beautiful, but then we ended up in Cartagena. And specifically in Cartagena is where I had the experience that I'm referring to. So I've always pay attention to the culture when I travel. I don't really care so much for the tourist destinations, but specifically what I can learn. So when I was there, I was like, all right, let me go around this block and explore, and we did it. And while we were exploring, what I noticed is towards the evening, all of the homeowners started coming outside, and they were setting up shops at their house. And I was like, this is really, really interesting, right? Because so they understand you got this tourist population that's gonna come in and out, and they're like, all right, so that way we can grow and gentrify together and making sure that the native people benefit off of this tourist attraction. They were like, we're going to use our own individual houses to create free enterprise. And the key thing was, I was like, all right, well, this is something that could be done in our own community, right? All we got to do is just get enough residents that think it's a good idea, get it passed through city council, right? And if it has to be some kind of amendment to one of our standard foundational documents, then it could be a referendum, right? But there's pathways to get it done, and I'm like, man, if we do this and we have this idea and spread it and share it, we could win. So now Chester becoming a tourist attraction, having a lot of history here, rich history, right? And Chester having the deepest port in this river, right? We're primed for commerce and everybody sees it. So in addition to that commerce, once we start seeing people come through and flow, I would love to see the community work together and benefit by setting up shops, right? Anything can be done, whatever your skill is, whatever your trade is, whatever your craft is, right? I think the key is we got to produce something. Like let's not just be service-based, right? But let's actually produce something that's tangible that can go and move, right? Because then we can vertically integrate, and it's just more money to be made.
They say if you build it, they will come.
They will come.
So let's build.
And we already know they're coming. So let's build. And the opportunity is like as far as our imagination goes.
All right. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you for having me.
You just to kind of share why having events like this is important.
Very important for us to stay connected. I remember when I spoke to you at the ball and you asked me a question of like, what did I want to see? I want to see more of this. I want to see more of our community leaders doing this, giving back. I came for the cookie though, like I really did come for the cookie, but I love seeing our people just, getting together.
Now, I saw your post on Facebook. You said you was coming for a specific cookie.
Mm-hmm.
What specific cookie was that?
It's the lemon blueberry cookie. I know exactly what I wanted. And it's so warm.
I said, Diane said she coming to get the lemon blueberry. You better save her one.
Yes, and she had it, and it was fast. So.
And she got her. Now, not only is she history and a firewoman, but you have products. You are author of a book. You have your tea. You have your exercise line. How can people just kind of tap into what you're doing?
Well, obviously they can visit myserenities.com, and the book is on there. I do not sell the tea on there. We're still doing a lot of stuff with the tea. Want to be FDA approved with that, making sure we do everything by the paper. But right now is Serenity season, so we're about to jump into gear with the hikes, the Serenity brunches, and we want the men to come out. So we will be partnering up with a group that's going to help us get some men out to the Serenity brunches, and we have a camp out event that's coming. I know you guys keep asking me about the camp out event. I am working out the details, but that is one of the biggest events that I want to see from my Serenities this year. So hopefully people will come out.
So just know the Serenity is coming. So hold your horses, and you'll be able to check all that out. But I'm cheering for you, wishing you the best of luck on all platforms.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. So just tell us a little bit about what's going on in the place today.
So today is about fun and excitement. I mean, it's the Cookie Social. People are coming near and far just to collaborate and just to network overall today. I think that the importance of today is understanding that it's an intergenerational moment. We have young people coming together. We have the older folks coming together as well. Our seasoned folks are coming together that have wisdom just to make today so special. I think that Chester has so much to offer when it comes to new Black ownership. Overall, I think that entrepreneurs are seeing that they also can do it too, and I think Penn Cafe is just a small snippet of what Chester makes.
All right, because you know what they say. Know what it says.
Yes.
What Chester makes
Chester.
So you have a lot going on. How can people reach you or stay connected with you and what's going on in the community?
So you guys can reach me on Instagram, IAM_Nasir Leach. I'm here and there, I'm everywhere. Today I'm in the capacity of being a brand ambassador, supporting our local business, and I just think that it's all about influence. You can bring your people to your city, where you come from, and have a good time. There's so much going on here, and I think that overall, it's about just seeing our young people saying, hey, I want to invite you to this. They got games here for the kids. They playing all day long, and this is super decent. We even have water ice. This is amazing. Homemade, natural water ice, so people can get, cookies, you can't beat that.
Delicious.
You can't beat that. So delicious. And we welcome you to bring your own milk. We have milk here, but you can bring your own milk, you can bring your own juice beverages, and just hang out with us. This is amazing. You can even bring your homework.
It's a social.
Absolutely.
That's what we're here to do. So we are vibing, listening to music, having cookies and cocoa
Absolutely.
and all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
Come on out.
Come on out.
I am here with business owner, Miss Tyra Starr. Say hello.
Hello.
This is my girl. She always holding it down. She has her own business, multiple business at that, but mainly drink space, event space right here on the avenue of the States, having all kinds of events. I saw the paint party event going on, the Easter bunny. I'm like, it was just so much good stuff going on. So today, I just want to ask you a question. By you being one of the individuals who are building up the Ave, because you have a business on the Ave and you want to see Chester move forward, why is it important for us to collaborate and come together?
It is very important to collaborate and come together because that's the only way we're going to stay unified. That's the only way we're going to continue to build. That's the only way we're going to continue to get the right foot traffic down here. Not just Chester foot traffic. We want the entire tri-state area foot traffic down here. The way we go to Media and Manioc and all these other places, we want people to come to us. We want them to feel comfortable, safe, and we want them to have fun when they come to the avenue. That's why it's important for all the business merchants to collaborate and be on one accord, because it's about community. And we have to do this because if you want to stick and stay, you better know how to play.
You work hard and you play hard. So as a business owner, you have different streams and you're doing it well. So can you give somebody who is a business owner that's kind of just starting, what would be some words of encouragement for them?
You have to be passionate about what you're doing. Know your industry. Know your consumers. Know where you are. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to shadow somebody. You know, I would feel so much more happier if a person that, for example, wanted to have an event space would come to me and say, how do I start an event space? Can I shadow you? Can I follow you? As opposed to just, I'm just going to open up an event space and, we're just going to wing it. So it's important to ask the right questions. Know why you want to do this. Yes, making the money is what everybody, that's the goal. But the main goal should be in your heart for doing this. Why you get up every day? Because this is not always easy. It's not always easy running a business. It's hard. It's long hours. Because I work a full-time job too, and I put in 10 hours at my full-time job. Then I do this with Dream Event Space, and then it's the home life and yada yada church and yada yada yada. So you have to really just prioritize yourself, and you have to just know why you want to do what you are doing. You know why you're doing what you're doing?
Listen, I gotta remember why. When you want to roll over and stay sleepy, I know I got stuff to do, and I gotta remember my why.
And you gotta, your husband, you gotta edit, you gotta do the interviews, you gotta travel, you gotta set up, you gotta break down. It takes a lot of work, and people just see the main product. They like, I want to do that, but do you really want to do that?
You really want to? That's the question right there. Plan it out, think it out before you do it. Someone's out there starting their business, they don't know what to do. What would be your information for them?
So the first thing is really there's resources all over the place, right? I mean, there's incredible resources, people really that are out here trying to help. So the first thing I would do, the safest place, there's two places. One is Entrepreneur Works, right? So they work with people who just have a fresh business idea. They'll walk you through it, help you figure out if it's real or not. Show you like, okay, how do you build a plan? Do you really want to do it? Like, so I used to teach, help start that organization, and one of the things that we used to teach was a class called Look Before You Leap, right? So Look Before You Leap was like real simple. So people say, I want to be in business, but do you want to work 70, 80 hours a week without... Do you really want to do that without any health insurance? Do you want to be the person everybody calls to, when something goes wrong? Do you want to be the person that has to stand in there when somebody's not going to be there? And are you one willing to make the donuts, sell the donuts, and then clean up the crumbs when it's all
may not be able to eat the donuts.
You won't be able to eat them at all, right? So Entrepreneur Works is a fabulous organization. The second organization that is the Widener Small Business Development Center. So they have taken their stuff to a whole nother level. A whole nother level. It used to be you come in, you get some consulting, right? So how do you do a business plan, do a marketing plan, that kind of stuff. Now they have all this automation and whatnot. So you can take an idea and they can tell you, all right, if you are trying to do this, you need to be in these many markets. You need to do this, 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 and this with it. You need to have this as a website. You need this, you want to do this locally, but how do you build a national brand? How do you build an international brand? It's all there. It's right here in the city of Chester, and folks it's easy to get help.
So it sounds like if you come with the seed of the idea, they will help it grow.
There's somebody that's going to help you get it going, right? And so, so I believe in helping people make their dreams turn into reality. So I don't need, so I'll sit down with people, whether it be through Widener, Entrepreneur Works, or just catch me on the street, and we'll help, right? And then the city is doing some things. I was talking with Lisa Gaffney the other day. They have a whole project they're starting to work on, helping businesses and whatnot, getting finances. I mean, the big thing is about finances and kind of getting that working. And then the last thing I guess I would say in regards to all that is whatever you're doing, don't procrastinate. Do it now. And don't just replicate. One of the biggest problems we have in the black community is we see somebody doing something good and then everybody do it. So everybody's making soap, everybody's selling laundry detergent, everybody got an art gallery, everybody got something, right? Our community is so diverse that we can do just about anything that we need to do. So here we are in Penn Cafe, there was no coffee shop in town, right? So she's doing coffee, but she didn't do coffee and do Fatso's Bakery too, right? She's staying in her lane. So if we all stay in our lane, we can turn this into a fabulous opportunity and whatnot. So, and then if all else fails, they should come see you because you're the biggest entrepreneur that I know. You always got some kind of game going on and
Listen, if for it to come from you, you're making my head big. So you got it coming from you. I know you have a big resource, and thank you for all that you do because you spend tireless hours getting information so that he can come and just spit it out. So if you see him tap, listen. When I say tap, this is a resource to tap in.
Yeah, listen, I'm always, as much as I can be available, I want to be available. Chester is an incredible place. It's a launching place. And one of the things I always tell people is that, unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to look at it, is from an entrepreneurial standpoint, the world is bigger than Chester, right? I have people that do artwork, right? That do artwork. They don't just sell their artwork here. They sell it in Europe. They sell it in Africa. They sell it in Asia. They're selling it all over the world. So you don't want to just do something where you're just thinking, okay, just in my block. That's cool, right? We need businesses in the block. But if we're going to take over a city, and we're going to take over a nation, if we're going to change and build our own Rose Hills, our own Harlems, our own Westvilles, if we're going to do that, we need everybody to put their skin in the game and be creative and make it all happen. And we can do it. Together we can do it.
Together we can do anything.
That's right.
I'm here with the award-winning photographer, Quan Knox. Say hello.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so we got to start with what you sipping on there, Quan?
This is a pineapple, strawberry, banana smoothie with sea moss from here at Penn Cafe.
Okay, he got the sea moss.
That was hard to pronounce. I had to remember.
You like, give me that.
I was just looking at the menu like, add some sea moss. Why not, right?
Why not?
I don't even know what it
They
is.
blended up real good. You don't even taste it. Like, okay, I got some vitamins in there. Okay, and it makes you feel good.
I still don't know what the sea moss do, but it sounds good.
Everybody said do it. But sea moss is good for you. But now, as we're here at this event, people are coming together, hanging out, enjoying each other's company. So I want you as a business person, just to talk about, being focused and staying focused as a business person.
As a business person, it's I'm a full-time business person, entrepreneur. So I've been doing it full-time since I started, and so that's like you gotta really be focused. Like when your bills and I cannot afford to have this fun or purchase this or do this. You gotta really be focused and put work before all else, because it ain't no, like, if you don't work, you don't eat, literally. So it's like
that part.
Yeah, so you gotta stay focused. You gotta block out the bull crap.
If somebody wanted to get in contact with me with some photos, how can they do that?
Quan Knox on everything. Yeah, you just type in Quan Knox, QUANKNOX on anything, and you'll find me.
And you'll find, you see that? Look for that face. It's your face, right?
Yeah.
All right, look for that face.
Or this logo.
Or that logo.
It's an honor to be sitting here with you right now, right? You know, I look up to you, right? I'm always, I don't feel as though I'm the leader in anything. I feel like I'm behind you in everything.
Together.
You and your husband, the way y'all work together as a team. I wish I had it. Don't necessarily have it, but it's gonna come one day.
It's coming.
But with consistency, man, consistency breeds success, bro. You have to remain consistent. It gets hard, right? You get scared. You get upset, you get frustrated, you get all those feelings wrapped up into one huge ball that you got to continue to pick up every day, right? I put the ball down when I go to bed, but every morning I got to pick that thing back up, put it back on my back, and continue to walk. Now, as you walk, you notice that you feel the heat. Things start to get a little bit lighter. The sweat from the snowball the water from the snowball gets to giving you what you need. You get your nourishment so from your struggle, you'll get everything that you need at the same time. And it's hard, right? It's hard for people to understand how much they have to put in to get a lot out, right? You have to put in 100% if you're trying to cash any checks, right? And you're gonna hear a lot of no's, you're gonna hear a lot of not todays, they're gonna turn you away, but you keep at it, right? Keep believing in yourself, right? And I guarantee you'll end up somewhere. You might not end up on the planet that you're trying for, but you'll end up in the solar system, and it'll be great. You'll be exactly where you need to be.
No does not mean stop.
No, it better not mean stop.
You gotta keep going.
It can't mean stop. Next opportunity is what no means.
Say it again.
Next opportunity is what no means.
Listen, so you said no, all right, that means I gotta keep going for the next opportunity.
Absolutely.
Let me drop in them nuggets.
Right. I've been doing radio for 6 years. I didn't go to school for it. I didn't get any legit training, right? It was all because I wanted to do it, right? I felt as though my city deserved a radio station. I felt as though my city deserved a place where they can talk and share information readily, every day, whenever, right? So that's where CMP came from, right? Cultivating mature positivity. My city needed a positive message to stand behind, to push, to admire, to love, right? We hear mainstream media talk all the time about the violence and the crime, and we believe it to the point where we keep on doing more violent things, more criminal activities. But when we hear somebody talking about the positive things in our life, right? How we got our first ever female firefighter, right? How we have our first ever everything. Our first ever female state representative, right? We're in a land of firsts, but we got to put ourselves first, right? So CMPradio.net is here for that, right? We're here for the cultivating, we're here for the mature positivity, and we're here for the growth.
And you have the door open to everybody.
Everybody. I don't care where you Muslim, Christian, Buddhist.
You got something to say?
LGBTQ, right? Whatever community you claim, come to the radio station and talk.
Listen, as long as you're about the community, the door is open.
The door is open, right?
So how can people get in contact with CMP Radio, the voice?
info@cmpradio.net. Hit us up on the email. You can call me 484-802-2383. Everybody say, why you keep putting out your personal phone number? Because I answer it.
You got work to do.
Every day, right? I continue to answer it. And I don't think I have all the answers, right? I know it's not possible for me to have all the answers. You know, I got my brother in the background, standing in the background right now, Andrew Nelson. He's on the financial, right? He understands that. I have people that constantly coach me. Trust me, I'm not the coach, right? I'm the player, right? I'm Michael Jordan, but I understand that I need Scotty, right? I need Paxson.
In your life.
I need a Rodman. I need people to grab rebounds. Michael Jordan didn't beat everybody by himself. He didn't score 120 points. Never has he ever, right? To beat a team. So he needs a team. You need members of your team. So I understand that. And growing through the last 6 years, I really, really understand how important the team is, right? Not having the proper people to support you can damage you. So I'm just excited, man.
Let's touch on that real quick, because you can say, I don't want to do something because I don't know finances. But he just said he doesn't have to know finances because he has somebody that knows finances on his team.
Absolutely.
So coming together will make or break you.
But
if we don't come together, we can't move forward. But if we come together,
You can't come together if you're not willing to own up to your deficiencies. What you can't do. Don't think that you can do everything. I don't think that I can do everything, right? Everybody sees the radio station, but I really don't want to be the face of it, right? I'm hoping someone comes through the radio station and takes that over so I can go to the back room, right, and understand I'm good at content creating shows, creating content, but I'm not good at talking to people about content. I'm not good at talking on the live shows and giving, because my point of view is a little bit sketchy, right? You feel me? I want all of us to understand it takes every last one of us. We need us. And I'm always willing to work with whoever calls me up on the phone and say, P, I got an idea. All right, come on, let's come here. Let's nurture this idea. Let's get it to grow. I'm not having you sign a contract that says you got to stay with me or don't do a non-compete. Somebody told me I should do that. Come out with a non-compete contract. You signing people for 6 months. After they leave, they can't.
Not too many out there competing with you, so.
I don't see it as competition.
Right.
What I see it as someone believing in their dream a little bit more, and they leave. I was at PQ Radio 1, right, with Size Purple Queen Blackwell. She was running for state rep too. Make sure you check her out, right? And I left. I wasn't competition for her, right? She didn't see. She said, no, this is a sister station of PQ Radio 1, right? Do your thing. And I've been doing my thing. So I just want everybody to know it will get hard. Man, people gonna talk about you. They supposed to talk about you, because if you ain't popping, there ain't nobody gonna hate on you, right? It will trick you to believe that you can't accomplish it. It'll tell you you're not good enough. Don't believe it, right? Continue to listen to God, right? Because that's who got me at this point where I'm at right now. And take care of your health, please, right? Get some insurance and take care of your health.
Hey everybody, we are here at Penn Cafe at the Cookie Social on the Avenue of the States in the city of Chester. Say hello to the people, Mr. Kennedy.
How's everybody doing?
Now, you are always advocating and bringing people together, even for events that I was having. You was like, hey, talk to this person, connect with this person. So talk to us tonight about events like this and why they're important.
Well, it's very important. First of all, this place is immaculate, okay? Probably the best building in the city of Chester. Then Ron is a businessman. He's trying to bring stuff like this to the city. We got to support it. Like, we be texting back and forth. I couldn't make last week. I just couldn't do it. And I moved today. My back is killing me. But I said, let me go over here. I said, let me come over and support him. I was here earlier and got some breakfast. Then I said, let me come back. You know what I mean? Because this is nice. And plus, this is a good space where we need to come together. This is a nice place. There's no excuse for a person not to come over just to see what it looked like.
Come on over and check it out.
Yeah, at least check it out. Then if you drink coffee, you got good coffee, good breakfast sandwiches. And they gave me the bag they gave me, the professional. I'm like, he gave me a brown bag with Penn Cafe on it. I was like, no. I was at Starbucks. I was like, wow.
Listen, we got this is our Starbucks.
That's nice up there. The upstairs, I've been upstairs because before you opened, he gave me a tour, looking at everything. I was like, wow, it's trying to immaculate.
The Penn Cafe is nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. This is the best building in the city of Chester, hands down.
Beautiful. So if you haven't been to Penn Cafe,
I would suggest you come. And I posted about this. I'll start posting probably every Thursday and Friday on my page about Penn Cafe. It's called the what? Cookie Social or something?
Cookie Social.
Cookie Social.
Every Friday.
Every Friday. 4 to 7, right?
4 to 7.
4 to 7.
Yep. 420 Avenue of the States.
420
right downtown.
Avenue of the States, yep.
Tell everybody about the vibe.
Oh, the vibe is amazing. It's always amazing here at Penn Cafe. I call this is like the black Starbucks. It is like so amazing, and the architect, the design, like everything in this building is just like wonderful. Like this is what Chester is. This is what Chester looks like. The new and improved downtown city. It is my hope that all of the buildings and the whole city starts to upgrade their buildings like this.
Yes, and we might as well just turn on Beyonce. Let me upgrade you.
Listen, seriously.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Because when you walk in, it's just like, okay, I can chill here for a little while. I can get my laptop, do some work, get a little eat on, a little drink on, and be comfortable.
Absolutely. It's like comfortability, but you're also, like, it gives you a sense of peace and relaxation. And it's just like, wow, I want to come here all the time. I want to relax.
I'll be back.
I want to be able to eat some healthy food, be able to be in a good atmosphere, good vibes, and just sit down and relax and get work done, emails done. I have a number of meetings here, you know. I mean, it's just a great place to showcase Chester.
I'm glad you said that because you'd be like, you know what? I want to meet somebody. I want to have a business meeting. Penn Cafe.
Penn Cafe is the perfect place to do it.
So I want you to encourage the people about coming together. Let's do this.
Listen, it is so important that business owners, community members, stakeholders, residents, if you want to come together at Penn Cafe, meet all your family, your friends here, any kind of business meeting you want to do, whatever you want to do, come on down to Penn Cafe and do it here. And then on Fridays, Ice Cream Social. The ice cream and cookies, to die for. That's why I get the stomach from eating all that cookies. I mean, they are absolutely amazing though. The food here is amazing. I mean, everything is really good. So if you haven't been here, I encourage you to come down to Penn Cafe and try it out.
Yes, if you don't know, now you know.
So I have two businesses on the Ave. I have a business called Embroidery Chef where we do manufacturing, embroidery, silk screen, heat transfer vinyl, 3D printing, everything. And then I have a retail brand called Halal Chinese Food, which is a streetwear company.
Awesome! Listen, he making it happen. Look, he representing. Which one you want to talk about? This one or this one? Right or left? So, as far as a business person, we're trying to, you know, this social is about bringing community together, bringing business together. Why is it important for businesses to collaborate?
Well, it's important for businesses to collaborate. For one, because, you know, if we circulate the money around each other, we can, you know, be each other's crutches and help each other keep going as, you know, as we build the area up and, you know, more people start to know about what we got going on around here. You know, it's always good for us to be in collaboration and for us to be like family, because families that pray together stay together.
Listen, that's what it's about, coming together, working together. So what more would you like to see happening on the ad?
I love it here, so I don't really have anything critical to say more than things are gonna grow. The more that the people in the area know that we have these businesses down here, the more they're gonna come. So I think doing things like this is gonna be what's really needed to, you know, take us to the next level.
So we gotta get the word out, we gotta come together, support each other, and then we're gonna grow.
Facts.
So how can people get in contact with you?
You can follow me on Instagram at OCKZ. You can follow my embroidery page at Embroidery Chef. And you can follow my streetwear brand at halalchinesefood.nyc.
Thank you for tuning in to What's Your Point of View. Be sure to check us out at visionsvideo@comcast.net, or you can reach us at 610-572-3807.